Hello, everyone. I just suffered from 2 seizures a couple hours ago and already posted that video. And this video is to focus on what this whole purpose of my channel is about, which is promoting awareness for functional neurological disorder and non-epileptic seizures, and to provide accessibility to many resources for people, well, like me right now, where I live. There aren't many options for treatments, and I would have to travel within the U.S. to find facilities that specialize in treatment for FND. But to get back to what I was doing, I've had a dear friend send me an article. She's very wonderful, helping me with research and whatnot, and she sent me an article that just broke my heart. It broke my heart for this young lady, and it's the right thing. But I want to read to you. The title is "How Many More Until We're All Grieving?" 28-year-old woman speaks out after published on February 3rd, 2022 through the Gateway Pundit. Here is some of what has happened. It says, "I have to speak out. But a week now, it changed my life and turned on its head. I am now having full body paralysis, seizures, speech issues, nearly diagnosed amnesia, migraines every day, blood in my ear, vertigo, nausea, and more. I want my story to be heard to save others from this happening to them," Katrina wrote on her Instagram account 2 weeks ago. Now, Katrina, I support you 100% wholeheartedly. I may not have some of the same symptoms, or the cause of my FND is the same as yours, but I do share a lot of similarities, and my heart goes out to you, and I am so sorry, because you're so young and you have your life ahead of you, and I'm about double your age when I got this disorder, and I've been on a mission to be heard as well. And I commend you for doing this in the state that you're in, with the newness of your diagnosis and the symptoms that you're encountering. And I'll do what it takes to help promote awareness for you and for others like us. And I do want to compare a little of your symptoms with mine. You happen to say, you said you have full body paralysis. I get mostly left-sided, from my arm down to my leg paralysis, and sometimes just my legs. I do suffer from the seizures. You can hear me right now. I have the speech issues. And after seizures, that is way worse. I can't even understand myself, let alone anyone else for that matter. I don't have a diagnosis of amnesia, but sometimes I suffer from short-term memory issues and some other cognition issues. Migraines. I've had migraines prior to FND, but I still continue to get them. And they are more manageable than they used to be. And I hope that you find relief in your migraines that you suffer daily. I do not have blood in my ear, but I do sometimes get vertigo and nauseous. And so there's some similarities and some differences, and those can see where FND is we're not cookie cutter. We're not all the same. We don't all have the exact same symptoms. We don't all have the same causes. But we all desire the same thing. I think that I can speak for majority of us, that we want awareness. We want to be heard. We want treatments available to us in our areas so that it is easier to follow through with treatments and such. But I want to continue a little more of this article. And this goes on as a quote saying, sorry, I lost it. This condition. She stated, I will not give up sharing the truth. And good for you, Katrina, because I will not either. And here's what she says on her post. You know when you get that feeling deep in the pit of your stomach, when something feels so wrong that you don't know where to turn? Now I've come to a point in this suffering where I don't care what medical science you have read on Google, which book you're going by, which doctor's surgery has set this agenda, or which news channel you've watched. I'm being neglected by medical professionals, scared to lose their jobs. I have had some issues like that, and I don't know if it was because they're afraid to lose their jobs or if they were just scared they weren't going to give me the right diagnosis, or they really thought I was whacked. But when I first got this disorder, I literally had a nurse practitioner in the hospital from the neurology department hit me and tell me to stop it while I was having my very bad tremors, and to get a hold of myself, that I could control this, and that I was seeking attention, which, if I'm going to seek attention, it's definitely not in the way of being in anguish with my health. I prefer to get attention by making others laugh, and that even necessarily it's for my own attention. It's just for laughter is good medicine. But she also says, I'm a girl who ran her own spa business from home, did art, kept physically fit, and felt well within myself every day. In June 27th, 2021, I made the decision, and 5 days later, my injury symptoms began and now amounted to the use of a wheelchair, 10 episodes of temporary paralysis that last hours to days on end, transient amnesia, 3 types of non-epileptic seizures, migraines, cluster headaches, joint pain, neuralgia, pins and needles, burning pain all over my body, chest pains every other day, noise sensitivity, light sensitivity, skin sensitivity, severe confusion, severe dizziness, ringing in ears, speech, stutter, slurred, repeating words, palpitations, dissociation, blood in my ear, black sores on my mouth walls, intermittent hearing loss, blurry vision, muscle stiffness, rashes, extreme exhaustion. I do have had my vision affected. I have also had some dissociation, and I'm so sorry for her. It does make me saddened. I also get extreme exhaustion. I'm actually doing this video very tired because of the seizures I had earlier. but I'm not going to let anything stand in my way as much as possible to promote the awareness for FND. I will not be told I don't have proof. I will not be laughed at. I will not be condescended, and I will not be undermined by people who feel offended by this misreckoning. I don't head. History will not be on your side. I will not stay quiet. I am my truth. This is Katrina Hermez. This is promised protection, but now lives with this reality. Katrina wants you to share her story because she wants everyone to see the risks for themselves. I'm making sure her story is heard and not hidden. And that is what I'm doing now that I've encountered such thing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and be ready for future content from other articles from around the world of people like Katrina, people like me, who have developed a functional neurological disorder and who are left basically out to fend for themselves in the medical field because there is not enough resources for us to access. And I ask that you spread this around to all your friends, your family, strangers, whoever it is that you can. And continue, if you're a believer, continue praying for people like me and Katrina, and pray that we will find answers one day, and that maybe one day be able to be treated, and if not, get rid of our disorder, but make it a lot more manageable and livable with. That I'm at the acceptance phase, and I know Katrina has a long way to go, and Katrina may actually, because she's younger, may, with the right resources, maybe she get a chance to go to Edinburgh, Scotland, to see Dr. John Stone, who is a phenomenal expert in this field, and maybe with that help, she might have a full recovery. And I commend her for starting this story so early in her diagnosis, and with all these ailing symptoms she is suffering from. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you, and look forward to more stories about this disorder. And please, I'm not asking for monetary donations. What I need is subscribers, viewers, sharers, people to help spread this word, and that is that means all the world to me. It's not much on your end to do, but is a huge thing that I accept from you, and it's huge to me. So may God bless you all. Like and subscribe, and have a brilliant, wonderful, blessed day. Goodbye.